This thing on? All right, I bet it is. Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, good morning. It is 6:20 in the morning. I am here in Irving. Yeah, I am working today. Anyway, today's topic of the video is if 24 years old is now being unstatus. So, with that being said, there's a backstory to this video or this topic. So, me, I have five siblings. All right, my five siblings are a lot older than me. The age gap is by 12 years. All right, that's the closest sibling closest to my age, or that's the youngest sibling closest to my age. And they had kids around the same time when I was born. Right, so I have a niece that is 3 years apart from me, and then I also have another niece, a nephew, so on and so forth. Right, but um, have a niece that is 6 years younger than me, and I was talking to her and hanging out with her one day, and her friends were making fun of me, saying that I have reached unk status and that I was old. And now I don't want to say that hurt my feelings, but you have to understand. I'm still in my early 20s, and I started thinking, what the fuck happened to the age of 20, 20, like 21, 22, and 23? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, what the fuck happened in those years? And I really started to now understand what was going on, like like how time flew, and it kind of scared me for a little bit. And I was like, holy shit, I am now 24, and I didn't know how to feel about that. At the end of the day, I believe like age as we grow, right? Like we shouldn't really be like, oh man, we're 25, 26, 30, 35, 40. But then when you get to a point, you're starting to be like, damn, I'm not that old. I'm not that young anymore. Like shit's getting real now. You're like, man, I gotta grow up. I start doing things. I don't, you know what I mean? So I started adding more things to the plate, right? Every year I started doing something new. So right now, this year, I'm starting this project because quarter life crisis. I guess I don't know. I really don't know. But after she told me that, right after her little friends were making fun of me saying I have reached unk status, I feel like I should be driving a Lamborghini by now. I don't know why. I feel like I should be rushing, but I know at the same time I'm still growing. But as social media and other influencers have corrupted my mind, I feel like I should be progressively getting better quickly. You know what I mean? But that's not how life works. Life is a slow grind, and then you get better over time, right? That's the compounding effect of life. You know what I mean? No matter what you do or what you're starting, you get better over time, right? The only regret is that you should have started earlier. And that's how I feel sometimes, right? I used to love making videos back when I used to stream, but I stopped because life, I guess. I guess I should have focused more or did better. But you know what's crazy? As I was streaming, I streamed for a whole year and I never really did anything to progressively make it better, right? I guess I kind of did, but I was really lazy. And I wish I took the time to do that because I had a lot of time during that time, but I was just being a lazy fuck. But it is what it is, right? Right now, I feel like I'm doing this. I'm working. I have a business, and then I'm over here doing like jujitsu or hanging out with friends or family. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to balance it, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's life. In reality, is 24 a bad age, right? Or age to be called unk status? Like, let's get this for real, right? I should be like big bro. All right, I should be at least like a big bro, right? You got, I don't know, I forgot how the order goes, but unk status is past 30. Let's get that real. All right, let's get that like straight. I'm still big bro right now, and I think I'll be big bro till like what 28, 29. So, and second of all, I don't know what's up with my class. I recently saw some photos of people I went to school with, and I swear they aged horribly. Like I look at myself and I'm like, I like my baby features kind of disappeared, and I look like more of an adult. I didn't age like if I'm 40, right? There's some people that I saw that they age like they're 40 years old, and that trips me out. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, you graduated the same year or the year below me, and you look like you're in your 40s already. And that's bad. Why do you look older? And you're like, what the fuck? But like, don't get me wrong, those people kind of gained a little bit of weight, and they have already like wrinkles here. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I don't even have wrinkles yet. I mean, I can see where I'm going to develop them right here on my forehead, but fuck it, that's life, you know what I mean? But at the same time, why are you already getting those little wrinkles already at fucking 24 or 23? I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, damn, life does go by quick. After you graduate, the shit goes like that, bro. Like once you graduate, boom, life just flies by, right? So yeah, man, for real, live life as much as you can, man. I don't think nobody understands how fast this shit really goes. Like, hold on, can I open this? You gotta really take the time and enjoy the peaceful things that you get, right? I'm out here working, but at least I get to enjoy a beautiful view with the waterfall. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a lot of people take life too goddamn seriously and they forget to live. I want to practice not stressing myself out at a young age because of money, building myself, and I always forget it's okay to make mistakes. It's very hard to understand that. Another thing is being the youngest in my family. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was my the gap is by 12 years. Um, I feel like I have a lot of pressure of having to how to explain it. I have a lot of pressure to satisfy my family members because they have a lot of hope for me, I guess. And at the same time, I can't sit there and achieve the goals that they couldn't achieve, right? I can't be in their shoes because they want me to be better. That's not possible, right? I don't think that's possible for me to live the life that they wanted to live and they try to do it through me. Like, it's impossible. And having to understand that is very hard because I have that engraved deep in my blood that I have to be better. I have to do this. And I push myself to the max, to the limit. I use as much daylight as I can. I get up early, I go to sleep late, and I try to maximize as much as my day as I can to be the better person, and it's very stressful, right? And I see why people age. I guess if people are just like me, they probably get a little older, right? But fuck, dude, I don't know how this video topic kind of switched from being unk status at 24 to fucking being life being stressful, but but it's true. I feel like at my age I'm supposed to be fucking up having fun, and at the same time I feel like I'm not doing that because I'm trying to lock in and do the right things. And what's crazy is when I go on social media, right, I see my friends living life as they were young, right? And me, I'm living like as if I'm 40, right? I wake up early to go work out my full-time job, and then I go do jujitsu, and then I do the same thing, right? And then I go spend time with my family on the weekend, friends or family on the weekend, basically. It's difficult, and then at the end of the day, right? Like I sit there and think about, like, damn, have I really pushed unk status already? Fuck that, bro. Am I really that old of a person? Because to be fair, like, I don't like to drink, I don't like to smoke. I did that back in the day, right? But I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like it doesn't progress my life, and I never saw a purpose. I kept doing it, right? Maybe once in a while it's okay, doing it every weekend, right? It's not good for your soul and your health, right? So yeah, no, I don't think being 24 is still unk status for just trying to live life as a better human being. Who knows? I am very goofy though. I do have a goofy ass sense of humor. I am very goofy. But in reality, in all honesty, why do people judge me for living life like an old guy? I have an old soul, but I do act like a kid sometimes. So it balances out, right? If I have a mentality of like a fucking 6 year old and a 60 year old, that shit balance out, right? So shit, it works. It works. But anyway, I really don't believe being 24 is unk status. And fuck my little friends, or my little niece's friends for calling me old. All right. I can't believe that. I think I lived the best year. I graduated at a best year, 2019. And hear me out. All right. Let's make this a kind of a statement. All right. Before COVID, all right, I had graduated like a year before COVID, right? When life seems like it was gonna blast off, right? I lived my time after graduating for like 6, 7 months, and then COVID started getting announced and all that, and then that March of 2020, shit just hit the fan, right? But I was able to live life like normally and really fun and really good at those times before that happened, right? I mean, I'm not saying after that I didn't live, right? But everyone had their reactions when it came to COVID, right? I remember being stuck in the house, and you live in a Mexican household, you definitely didn't go out or do anything. I didn't leave the house for like 4 months, 5 months. I was stuck at home most of the time. I was wearing them fucking masks at home. So, man, crazy times, man, crazy times. Yeah, those times, damn. But anyway, If you guys watch, enjoy my little rant of being 24's unk status, I appreciate that. All right. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe and comment if anything. We can have a discussion or have a topic to talk about. All right. Thank you for watching again, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.